All right, let's talk about giving feedback. It's one of those things that can make even the most confident managers' palms sweat, right? But what if I told you there's a simple method to make it way less awkward and a whole lot more effective? Well, today we're going to break down a powerful framework that does exactly that.
I mean, let's be real. You have something important you need to say, but you're worried it's going to come across as a personal attack or that it'll just be so vague that it's completely unhelpful. It's a huge challenge in pretty much every workplace. But does it really have to be that hard? The great news is you don't need to be some kind of communication wizard to get this right. Turns out there's a clear, simple, and repeatable formula that takes all the guesswork and honestly the awkwardness out of the whole process.
And that magic formula? It's called the SBI method. It's a simple acronym that stands for situation, behavior, and impact. It's a framework designed from the ground up to make your feedback super clear, totally objective, and focused on growth.
So, here they are, the three simple building blocks we're going to walk through. First, you set the scene with a situation. Then, you describe the specific behavior. And finally, you explain the impact. Simple, right? Let's see how it all comes together.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to break down each of these pieces one by one so you can see exactly how to build feedback that actually lands the way you want it to.
First up, we've got S for situation. Now, I want you to think of this as the anchor for your entire feedback. It grounds the whole conversation in a specific, shared reality that you both recognize.
And this part is absolutely crucial. You have to ground the feedback in a specific moment. This means no more "you always do this" or "you never do that." Those phrases are just instant conversation killers. Instead, you pinpoint the exact time and place, which gets rid of any confusion right from the start. For example, you could kick it off with something super clear and simple, like this. During our morning team meeting today, boom. Right away, the person you're talking to knows exactly the moment you're referring to. The context is set, no guesswork.
All right, now that we've set the scene, let's move on to the next letter. B for behavior.
Okay, now this part, it might just be the most important. You have to describe what you literally saw or heard. Stick to the facts. This is not the place to guess their motives, make assumptions, or judge their character. It's all about the action itself. So, let's build on our example. So far, we've got, during our morning team meeting today, you interrupted Sarah 3 times while she shared her data. See how specific that is? It's not you were being rude or you weren't listening. It's an observable, undeniable fact.
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, I for impact. This is where you connect all the dots for them. You explain the real, tangible consequence of their behavior. How did it affect the team, the project, the client? This is the why it matters part of the feedback, and it's what makes it so powerful.
Okay, so let's put the whole thing together now. The full feedback is, during our morning team meeting today, you interrupted Sarah 3 times while she shared her data. And as a result, we missed her key points and the meeting went overtime. See how that feels? It's clear, it's direct, and it's completely focused on the situation and its outcome, not on attacking someone personally. So the theory sounds great, right? But what does this transformation actually look like in a real-world scenario? Let's do a direct side-by-side comparison. On the left, you've got that classic, unhelpful feedback. Your work lately has been a bit messy. I mean, what are you even supposed to do with that? It's frustrating and feels like a personal critique. Now look at the right. The SBI version is a total game changer. The situation, on yesterday's report. The behavior, there were 3 typos. The impact, it made the data hard to trust. See the difference? One is a judgment, the other is actionable information. So if you remember just one thing from this entire explainer, I want it to be this. This is the core principle that makes this whole method so powerful. And here it is. This is the entire philosophy in a nutshell. When you use SBI, you're shifting the conversation from being about someone's character to being about their actions. You're giving them a tool they can actually use to get better, which, is the whole point of feedback in the first place. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just file this away as a neat idea. In your very next one-on-one meeting, whether you're giving positive feedback or something constructive, try structuring your thoughts using situation, behavior, and impact. Just see for yourself how much it can transform the conversation.